What? And I was like, I'm a fan. Well, you don't like black guys like her. So yeah, go. Shorty Mac.
did the scene, and my agent flipped his shit the next day. He's like, "You ruined your career. I could have got you this."
And this is Derek.
This is Derek. I could have got you this, and you did this, and it's so disloyal and all this. And I was like, well, honestly, I just did what I wanted to do. Like, I don't really see why.
And you were like the first girl that told him that, and
he hated me. He literally hated me. Like, I promise you, he hated me. And so, anyways, like, that was a big deal, and it didn't ruin my career. If anything, it made him so much money. But he just wanted to be.
Who released that?
Huh?
Who released that?
It wasn't West Coast Productions. I think he had his own thing. Thomas had his own production or whatever. He had Shorty Mac contracted to him at the time. So I'm not sure. It wasn't West Coast. I could Google and do some shit to find. But anyways, it was a long time ago. So
yeah. Because you know what it was? When he found you, you were something different than on his roster. And when you did that, because you know how he coordinated business. You know I used to work with him, by the way.
Yeah.
I was on his payroll as a driver.
Yeah.
So how he coordinated everything was like to a T. So when you came in, you was like, yeah, I did it. So what? I was like,
exactly how I said it too.
I was like, she told Derek that. I was like, man, she got balls. And I think that people will never give you credit. Mm-hmm. I think you were probably the first person of this magnitude that stood up to him.
Yeah.
And that didn't last long. How long was you on that roster for?
Barely a year.
And that's like a blip of time when it comes to
like
people that was on his roster.
I did a lot with him, but in a short amount of time, but left, and I ended up signing with Gold Star, which Joel was huge at the time too. He had, it wasn't
oh man, I wonder what happened to him, because he was cool.
It's crazy. Later on, I went back to Florida after I was on my Renegade shit.
Oh my God.
I went back to Florida.
So the Renegade is when you let BBC crazy.
Yes, and like when I just
made
your
rounds.
Shit. So I went back to Florida. My first agent Eli with Alternative Modeling called me, and he's like, "We're merging with Joel." Da 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 da. And
it was like a Florida branch, and
and I went down there, and like it was just crazy. I don't even want to get into it, but it was just unprofessional as far as what I dealt with at a model house. So I ended up leaving, and I was like, I'm not signing shit, whatever, you know. But Joel had his good run, and that was that, you know.
When I took my hiatus, my break, and if you know, you know, when I came back around, he wasn't around anymore.
Yeah.
There was a lot of people, like, I don't think you remember her, but there was like a chick by the name of Rose she was like the female Spiegler. She only had like about 10 chicks, and they used to all stay in an extended stay right across the street from that high school.
All stayed there.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
High school.
Oh my God, yeah. I tried not to, I don't know the stipulation, but just like right next to that Denny in that high school, that extended stay, and we used to go over there and hang out, chill, but she left. So it was like a lot of people that kind of disappeared in like that 2006, 2009, where it's like the week started to fade off. So now you're not with them anymore. You went on a Renegade, then
came back to LA, and I signed with OC Modeling with Sandra and Phil. That's who had. Phil was my advocate.
Phil.
Sandra didn't too much care for me at the time. She dealt with me, but
everybody's dealing with Phil.
Phil was my guy. But I was their highest working girl. Me and Lily Carter and Danny Daniels were like their highest working girls at the time. You know.
Phil, whatever happened to Phil?
He's in North Carolina. He's a chef now. Like, he has a daughter.
Shout out to Phil, man. Phil was dope. Wow, I completely, as soon as you said it's like, boom, wow. Yeah.
No, but that was like,
we used to have to kick him off a set because he wanted to just chill, and we wanted him to chill, and people was like, hey, why is the agent here? He was like, man, he hanging out. Like, all right, well, you got to leave, Phil. Sorry, but.
Yeah, so OC Modeling, I did great there until my time was over there. I just felt like I wanted to like book things on my own. I felt like there's a lot of things that happen in agencies, and you're not in control of that, and I wanted to be in control of it, you know? So I had to prove to everybody that I would show up on set. Especially Manuel Ferrera, who hated me also for a long time.
Shout out to Manuel. Manuel had Well, how long did that last? That was like
it was a minute.
5
He
years.
had a grudge. You're a grudge holder.
I was like,
On
yo,
me.
Manuel, we'll pay you anything. We got Jada with us. He was like, nope. I said, man, wait, I ain't trying to be all in your business. But what did she do? She know what she did. And you even requested him. Like,
really
hey, I
was-
want him to be in this movie. Nope. Damn.
It really was a
Jada down?
situation with my agent before of that, and it was their fault. So I had to prove, long story short, I had to prove myself, and I did. He finally worked for me, finally booked me for all this stuff too. But yeah, so
I was pissed off that I didn't get it, by the way. Continue.
but anyways, yeah, so that was my last agent, I want to say. Yeah, that was my last agent, and I've been booking my stuff ever since.
And, with me knowing you, there was times where you would talk to me about doing your own stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And what did I tell you?
To do it?
Yeah, I told you, I said, look, even though a lot of people had your attention, I'm like the big brother that kind of got pushed to the side, because I was telling you I felt that you had the brother and the older brother, and you know who the older brother is. Rest in peace to him. So we were both telling you the same thing, but
I was scared.
Yeah. And I think that these agents installed that fear inside of you, like, hey, well, you're not going to work with this guy. You're not going to work. And I was like, fuck them. What? Like, we'll hire you. Bart will hire you. Chris will hire you. Mm-hmm. Anybody over at Evil will hire you.
Yeah.
Jules will hire you. And they did.
Yeah. And I took that chance, and I'm glad that I did, because it really is the best fit for me. And I feel like for maybe some girls need like guidance and structure and whatnot, but I feel like I got a lot of that in real life. It was a natural
hustler though.
Yeah. And I had real life stuff going on, so it forced me to like have my shit in order, I'm
trying to think around that time, because people used to jump agencies, right? Like hopscotch. I would like to say you were the only one at the height of your career that told the agent, fuck y'all, I'm going to do it my own.
Even back to Derek, it's like I stopped doing payroll because there was just weird shit going on with payroll. And I told him, I said, I'm not doing payroll anymore. He's like, you'll never make it. He's like, your career will never make it. And fast forward to like 3 years later at a convention, he's like, I have to say, Jada, I see you everywhere.
You seen him recently?
Congratulations. No, this was after that. After I left him, I'm saying.
Show how much you know, later. So, Derek.
Yeah, so I mean,
but he was cool. He was pitiful for.
Yeah, I mean, and I went back honestly. Like even after that, I said, "You're not going to be my agent." This was in 2017. I went back and he did my feature dance. He was my feature dancing agent for a while until he pulled up some more bullshit. But you know what I mean.
And then that went to another.
And then I'm with A-List, and I've been with them for almost 8 years. Yeah.
I remember you was talking I think you talked to me about signing on with them because of who I was affiliated with, and damn, you still working with them?
Yeah,
that's cool. The same guy?
Dave, Dave and Frank.
I don't have to deal with them anymore, so I don't call them, but shout out to those guys. They were very cool whenever I tried to help people to like, hey, and that was funny because I think with the beef that, now I don't want to say beef, but with the